Hello and good morning from Hawes. We are just leaving the hostel at Hawes, which is sort of a YHA, I guess. It says that it is, but it also says it's an independent hostel. I don't know. But it was totally fine for what we needed it for last night. So we are off. It is kind of a hazy morning. Very pretty. We're hoping we get at least some view from the top of Great Shunner Fell.
See dogs running.
Oh yeah, I do see dogs running. I do. It is, what is it, like 7:30 maybe?
7:46.
7:46. So we'll see how far we go. Okay, first water crossing of the day. Find your own adventure. This is some sort of duct. I don't know if it's a viaduct or an aqueduct or a something duct. I don't either. Oh look, you can see a little bit of a little waterfall situation down there. There we go. That's cute. Patches that it's been a bit, but these are an adventure when you have heavy packs on. So we are climbing these endless hills now. Apparently it's a bunch of false summits, so it's probably not anything glorious at the edge of what looks like this top, but we'll show you when we get there. Well, we've made it to the top of that incline. Lindsay's attempting to close the gate. That is the valley behind us. We've come on to this old school road here. It's gonna lead us up a little bit, and then I'll get all the way across these ridges.
I thought we were going off of this road.
I think it becomes. Okay, so we have officially made it back onto the Pennine Way. See the little finger sign over there? We've decided it is break time, so we have our shoes off. Well, I have my shoes off, so they're airing out. I took out my pack cover to lay my feet on because the grass is wet. I'm also sitting on my foam thing. Lindsay's having a snack. And, we're not really mad about the view here. It's not terrible. I wish it was a little less, foggy because, it makes it hard to see stuff. I'm still hoping for a little bit of a view at the top, but so far, quite lovely. Part of this Pennine Way is that they use these slate slabs to line some of the areas. One, to help prevent erosion, and two, in the slightly boggier places to kind of help keep you above the muck a little bit. So we're in one of those sections. I thought I'd show you. I was reading that they are recycled from old walls or buildings that they used to have up here. So some of them even have like this grooves that used to be something else in their path slides. We've reached a bit of a obstacle course section. Lindsay's not loving this section. Really see the peaty bog here. So we've been trampsing through. Thankfully largely on these stones, but makes for a wet adventure. We found the grouse.
Hello. Oh, do you have babies?
Holy. made it to the top. There's this little windbreak shelter. It's kind of shaped like a cross from above. And there's benches on each side, so you can kind of hide from the wind. But when you do that, there's bugs. So we sat in like the windy side. Lindsay's elevating her feet, taking a little break. This is the view from the top. So on a clear day, you can kind of see all that. You know, it's sunny, bright green, very pretty. Last time I was here, that's what it looks like. But it's much windier today and much hazier. As far as we can tell, we're going this way. So the Pennine Way continues, so we're going to keep following it all the way down the side of where we are, which is Great Shunner Fell. And we're going to end up in this little village of Thwaite, which I think is about 3¼ miles from here. And then we have to go up and over another little fell, and then we should pretty much be in our accommodation for the evening. So we're guessing, I'm guessing somewhere between 5 and 6. We're hoping closer to 5, but yeah, it's super pretty up here. We're going all the way down that valley, I think. We've been navigating our way through all this muckiness, trying to stay on these stones, but sometimes they're submerged. And now there's a little bridge. That means this section must get real wet. There's our bridge. So it's been a lot more of this obstacle course sort of stuff. Making our way down the mountain. Oh, I feel a sprinkle. But I think we're about a mile away from Thwaite. So keep on keeping on with our obstacle course. So the path that we've been walking on has changed to this like gravelly dirt road. There's Lindsay up ahead. As we drop into Thwaite, I think see the village in the distance. This is not our favorite type of treadway, but it's better than puddles, I suppose. So I'll keep doing it. Keep your fingers crossed for our knees. Well, it seems like there's gonna be a traffic jam up there of sheepies. Hey guys. Under reassessment, we now think that is Thwaite, and the thing in the distance is something else. We shall find. We have made it to Thwaite, or however you pronounce that. This is the whole town, I believe. Amazing. We were led to believe that you could buy nothing in this town. I think a tea room is open though. So we might stop in and see if they have a little treat for us. This is adorable. So in the town of Thwaite, this is apparently the center of town, I got a Fanta Lemon, which is the only appropriate color flavor in my mind for this moment. Because they only had Pepsi, not Coke. Otherwise I would have gotten the Coke. So we are both airing our feet out. And we are chilling for a bit before we do the last 3-ish miles to Keld. But Thwaite coming through for us. It's a really cute little village. So we have a little over 2 miles to go. I think we have to do more pastures. We're officially off the Pennine Way. And this is our little, wait, this is the Pennine Way still. Well, maybe we're not officially off of it then. Okay, onward. So we have to climb some of this apparently. We're not looking forward to it. I don't know if you can see them, but all those little brown blobs are bunnies. So we officially climbed out of the valley. We're not at the tippy top yet, but it is warm. Oh, there's a breeze. Amazing. I'm guessing we're a little over a mile away from Keld, but we've just climbed a lot of really steep uphill. And we're very ready to be done for the day. So we're gonna keep on trucking. And this is where we split off from the Pennine Way. So it goes out that way. And we
Oh God.
are going up to Keld via the public bridle way. Well, that is Keld in the distance. We are almost there. I briefly thought we were going to have to walk through that, but thankfully there is a pedestrian bridge. Bless them. We made it to Keld. Thank God. Apparently, names memorial to the Great War. It was such a big deal because 4 people died, but this town is like maybe 15 buildings. So that is where we're staying at the Keld Lodge. And this is essentially the rest of the village. There's a cafe a little bit further. Like yurt bunkhouse type of things further. The butt house, B&B. And that is it, my friends. According to the sign, it's also halfway on the coast to coast. Who knew? So this is our room in the Keld Lodge. I've got a twin. It's nice and big. Beautiful view. Little seating area. View out the other window. Amazing. Little closet, little TV, little tea and coffee area. The bathroom, which is also really sizable. I don't know where the light is. She's coming outside. Oh, there you go. Oh, this will do nicely. So that is it for day 2 of the Herriot Way. We are officially halfway done. So we're gonna stay in Keld tonight, and then we're gonna hike to the Grinton YHA, which is actually just past where the 3rd day is supposed to be. You're supposed to end in Wreath. But it's a little bit of a shorter day tomorrow, and then the last day is supposed to be really long, so we figured we'd cut it a little bit. So that's the plan. I don't know if we'll do anything else exciting tonight besides eat dinner. So if anything happens, I'll pick you up. So big. If not, see you later.